Yeah, we had some fun little things going on last time too, so no worries.
I haven't really watched the stream. Do you have the map up on the stream?
I do.
Okay. Well, then I can watch it from there. And it's fine. Because I got that up on my TV, but I've got the sound off.
No worries.
Because we don't need feedback.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of that.
Okay, quick catch me up. What I missed.
Oh, I
Where
play.
where am I starting?
So the party basically ended at I believe I called it the Rowdy Centaur in Athens.
Hmm.
But we're gonna be doing a recap at the same time, so no worries.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that like me jumping in is at a good spot.
Oh yeah, no, they all went back to the inn basically to rest up for the night before heading out, so we can easily just have you
So,
be one of the patrons there.
hell yeah.
Just letting people know.
All right, you know what? I give up on trying to be special.
So you can use D&D Beyond, or you know what I mean. That is super simple and quick. That's
D&D
a
Beyond is my only actually it's the only place I've ever made a character.
gotcha.
I think I'm just gonna be a human and it's fine.
Oh, you play what you like.
Uh, as the DM, would there be any languages that you think would be important?
You basically have a walking translator in the party with the warlock. He
Anyway,
has runic eyes of the runekeeper and comprehend languages. So,
nice, fantastic.
so
Then
what?
I will just go with
Whatever you want
whatever
to
I
pick.
want.
There you go.
I will speak that. Fantastic. Oh shit, I forgot. You said level 3.
Yep.
I also need to name my character. Her name is this. Um, what does the rest of the party look like in terms of what their classes are?
So we have um, a UNT Death Knight of Hades. We have a skeleton warlock slash sorcerer dude, and we have
Dude.
a well, I don't know exactly what to call him. He's a skeleton, and then we have a
Yeah.
rogue, a human assassin, a human rogue temple maiden.
Or
Ooh. All right, so make that live,
uh,
and I'm just gonna mute that so there's no
well, if we have those, then I'm gonna go. Why is Blood Hunter not showing up? I always have Blood Hunter. Did I not select something? Ah, I didn't select Critical Role content, that's why.
nothing.
I promise I know how to make a character. I've done it enough times.
Oh, I trust you.
Alright, let's see.
I guess she ended her stream. Now I should probably finish doing this. Get everything all fixed up for the other character. Oh, I did not know that that had that high. Okay, never mind. Don't mind me, just thinking out loud.
Well, yeah, I'll send the link to the stream to my boyfriend so he can watch.
Awesome. All right, let's
Do,
see.
do,
So they have that. They have that, which is going to be nasty as hell when they go to use it, if they get a chance to, anyway. Well, to put it into perspective, I have a custom mage NPC that you guys are going to wind up running into, and one of their
yeah,
cantrips has a +7 to hit.
gotcha.
So it's like, yeah, that's a thing.
I feel like religion
Let's
is important.
probably would say so. It's got to deal a lot with literal like deities in ancient Greece. So
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I haven't played a blood hunter at level 3 yet. I'm excited.
okay, so that covers the cantrips that they have. I just got to get the other spells in there.
Do you know if your other players, in terms of combat, have a lot of close range options and long range options, or what are they, or do you not know?
Much to my annoyance, they tend to be longer range. the Death Knight's
Shit.
probably a mixture.
Okay. Well, then I will do that for you, even though I prefer to be a longer range fighter.
oh, you do what you like, dear. It's not gonna bother me one way or another. As it is, we still have to see about what I can potentially homebrew up for you as a thing. I mean, you already saw Gaius's bow.
uh,
Now we need to do the second level spells.
or point by.
Oh, that's right. That's because that's not a second level. That's an upcast option. Okay, that makes sense. And the, what are you? Ooh, yeah, that's going in there. there we go. And we got that nasty little prize set up now.
I hate that.
What's up?
I always suck at deciding what I want my ability scores to be. And so I sit and it's like it's the thing that takes me the longest when making a character because I never know what I want to be when I want to.
it's all good. Where's this thing? Go. Awesome. Okay, so I think that that's all set to go here. Alright, where is everybody?
Don't tell me no one's coming. I never have free time. I
I
got
know.
lucky. My group canceled.
I'm fully aware.
I'm still waiting on that job announcement.
Yeah, also, I
Most
never identify who I work for, so just as a heads up on that.
no, it's fine. Mostly I'm anxious about it mostly because I got the approval on the apartment and so I'm moving in October.
Makes sense.
So I'm like anxious about the job.
You cut out.
I'm anxious about the job
Mm-hmm.
just because it turns into like if I get it, I'm gonna be taking a week off in October, but like if I don't get it, I'll be sad and won't be able to afford as much as I want to be able to afford.
I mean, to be fair, that's pretty much always a problem for everybody, not being able to afford everything that they want to, but you know.
Well, yeah, but like in the sense where like I was hoping for after hours because of the shift differential and shit.
Oh, yeah. No, more money's always good.
Did you start anybody off with any special equipment where
Yeah.
like I need to search and add something?
Yes. So the skeleton has a ring of message because his character verbally, audibly cannot speak, so he uses that to communicate with people. And then
I
Gaius's character Cora has the bow that I showed you. That you're like, I
Yeah,
love
okay.
it.
It's so cool. All right, let me see if I can get into D&D Beyond. Or not D&D Beyond, Roll20.
I should hope so, considering it shows that you had joined the campaign earlier.
I did it earlier.
Indeed.
I'm, I'm hoping it doesn't show my name. Thought I changed it.
I will say I'm not gonna show it on screen or say it out loud, but it did say your name when I showed it. It just showed first name, last initial, but you can easily update the screen name on there.
Yeah. I have to figure out how to update my or put like my character into the game is kind of what I need to figure out how to do.
Yeah. We just call him Chaos because that's how we've known him for like 17 years. Mihail, can he or Gaius can walk you through that. Mihail is probably going to be here first, but I told him that we were starting 7 p.m. ish, and then probably like 20 minutes after, and it's past that already.
Yeah. It'll just be us. It'll be fine.
Oh. I mean, it would definitely be odd, and I would have to do a lot of rebalancing on the fights that are planned for the night. Yeah, because these are definitely designed with a larger group in mind. All right, so there we go.
Sorry for the long delay. I
It's all right.
was finishing my other game.
I literally could not have predicted that any more accurately. because I just told Sly you were probably going to be the first one that showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's having some issues with getting her character sheet from D&D Beyond onto Roll20. I figured you'd be able to help her with that. You know exactly how to do it.
I do
Honestly,
not.
honestly, it's a lot easier to just manually port it,
That's what I'm meaning.
or the other way is to get the plugin. I think it's Beyond D20 or something like that,
Didn't you say it was like Better 20 or something like that?
or better, something like that. I can't remember the name now. I know the one for 5e tools was Better D20, but I know the one for D&D Beyond. So BRB, because I was about to head to the bathroom. Sorry.
It's
BRB.
all good. Yeah, the okay. So on the what you call it, the when you go into Roll20 into the campaign,
Mm-hmm.
there's the little journal icon, the third one in from the left, where the chat bubble and stuff like that is.
Yeah.
If you go to that one where it says like add character, add handout, and just add all that crap, if you go to
Yeah.
the character one, there should be an option to directly link your character sheet. Why does that sound like a bad Russian name?
What?
One of the things that popped up on here, it's Ivana. I was like, why does that sound like a bad
That's
Russian
me.
name? Oh, you're Ivana?
That is my character. But I
Okay.
did not do the thing, so it didn't upload the thing, and so now we gotta figure this out. And it is gonna be fine.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of some of the excess ones that I inadvertently created.
yeah, that's what Ivana is. Is I started to try to figure it out, that didn't work.
No worries. We'll get it figured out together. Okay, yeah, that's one that I can delete. I'm fairly certain
And I'm
that
back.
was... There you go. I'm trying to
I'm
walk her
gonna
through
add
how
one
to...
more to see if it will let me do the thing that I want to do. So you're gonna see it
Samafre
twice.
Afuku.
Yeah, get rid of the Ivana. That's where we're at.
Yeah,
Mm.
didn't you say that she could easily just use the character mancer too?
You don't use the character message, you just edit the sheet directly. And it lets you just set everything up.
Okay, so she basically have to create her D&D
Manually.
Beyond one and then just copy it over.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
And it's easy to just copy paste everything and just put it in.
Ooh.
Making the attacks and such can be a little tricky, but like if you're not a caster, you can just drag them from the compendium.
Yeah, still waiting on Gaiasis and Xavier.
Yeah.
So what's the status on your you said you're a little adopted little sister?
Yep. She's been wanting to play D&D, but I'd have to sit down and help her make a character and everything.
Oh Jesus.
Funny enough, she wants to make a barbarian.
I could easily see you making that broken as hell.
Actually, no, I'm aiming to make her. What was the name of that one build? Fight tool. You are recording this, right?
Yep.
Okay, for anyone who does not know, 5e Tools is the absolute best fucking thing you will ever use if you ever want to have a good D&D game. Ooh, what is this?
Don't give him any more of a hand job, Mike. Oh, speaking of, you guys are going to be coming up against some custom NPCs.
Good.
And I remember to level scale the motherfuckers this time.
Mm.
Yeah, let me tell you, Sly, how this little prick and the freaking warlock, in basically one round, because the official combat only lasted one round, really, against a freaking camp of bandits. This little bitch cast sleep like 5 fucking times.
3
The
times.
yeah, 3 times. Close to fucking enough. And literally out of the damn near 5 enemies that were in there, I think it was actually 4. They only fought one of them, and that was the captain, because he couldn't get him to sleep. And then they made a shit show of the boss fight.
That was a warlock mainly, not me. I was just being a smartass and going silvery barbs. Oh, you're gonna hit me silvery barbs. You're gonna hit me silvery barbs.
Yeah. And he's lucky he did, because if he hadn't thought to use it the one round, he would have taken like half of his health from the mob's attack.
Over half in one hit.
Yeah, it would have hit him for 11 damage.
No. The hit would have, like, the big hit from boss dealt, if she would have hit 23 out of my 42 HP. She would have dealt over half my damage in my HP in one hit. And he's complaining that I'm telling him to go fuck off. Bro, I built that boss. She is a caster killer. What am I? A caster.
You were a cleric.
Sit here and get hit by a bitch like that.
You were a cleric.
Yeah. I'm crazy, not stupid.
Oh, and I have some fun fights planned for the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
You're spooky. When you speak, you're spooky.
Who?
Me or him?
Both of you. Ew. Oh god.
Oh no, you have not seen Scary yet. I'll give you a bit of a heads up on one of the mini bosses. He's a walking, talking meme.
Who? Me?
No. The mini boss that I have, one of the mini bosses that I have planned. He's a walking, talking meme. He's going to have a lot of interest in Aphelion and Xavier. A lot of interest. Yes, he's going to have a lot of interest in Revox and Aphelion.
It is not letting me do the character sheet thing, and I just want to use my D&D Beyond character sheet.
Did you use edit character sheet directly?
It's not letting me do it. I might just be really bad at things, so I could just be doing it wrong.
Share your screen.
Okay. I don't have Discord on my computer. So you'll have to give me it. Well, I don't have it up on my computer.
You can just do the same thing that I did, and that was just, you can roll dice with the proficiency bonus as long as you're making sure you're rolling the right thing.
Yeah, I mean, I roll physical dice usually anyway.
Well, this has literally every kind of dice you can think of except percentile.
Right. Yeah, and so I just, like, I have my character sheet up. I don't necessarily need it to be attached unless you want it to be. And so me sitting here having a headache over this is not necessarily necessary.
It's all
learn somehow.
Alright. Well, I'm still waiting on Xavier and Gaius, so I'm going to step away for a moment and hit the lung dart, and I will be right back.
Have fun with that.
Right.
Oh, I plan to. yourself.
And poof. Welcome back.
Can I be heard? Switch to my computer.
You can be. But I don't think she can hear us. Welcome back. Welcome back. Test test.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you guys hear me or no? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay,
Yep.
wonderful. Just thought it was my thing acting up again. Alright. Just one last thing I gotta do super quick and I'll be right back. I'm going to assume that you heard me. Alrighty, I am back. And with God's gift to the world on top of that. Has there been... looks like there's been no update whatsoever from Xavier or Gaius. Am I just talking to myself here, or...
I heard you.
Okay.
No, you're talking to yourself.
Alright. One of you mind popping the stream up and actually seeing if you guys can hear yourselves on there as well? Because there was an issue with that last stream.
I was able to hear myself. It shocked me because there was a lag.
Yeah, which I don't get because I have it on ultra low latency, so there shouldn't be much of a lag at all.
No. That's not because you have lag or something.
No,
All
it's
servers do that.
just the delay between the servers. It's not like a problem. It just I didn't expect.
It's a thing with YouTube itself. Everything we do is minimum 10 seconds delayed.
Lovely. Alright.
Alright, let's see. Yep, I can hear myself fine.
Nice.
With about a 4 to 5 second delay.
Well, if at first you don't get a response from the individual, you go to the significant other that they invited to join the group.
Yep. It works.
And it's absolutely adorable. They're matching screen names on there too. Oh, look at that. I added her and asked her to let him know I'm already getting a response from her.
Yeah.
Also, any guesses as to what I was talking about when I said God's gift to the world?
No clue.
Butterscotch pudding.
Eh.
Butterscotch
fan.
pudding is love. Of course he's asleep.
Just wake him up. I'm here disappointed
She's
because
not wrong.
I spent how long trying to make a character?
Yeah, he can wake up.
All right,
Just wake
well,
him up.
we tried. She can't. If the girlfriend can't wake him up, then he's not getting up. So it looks like it's just gonna be the two of you this session.
Oh
Fun.
boy.
Which is funny considering he's the one that won at the combat last session.
I mean,
Oh God.
it's easier for us to have another bit of exploration, another bit of roleplay, and save the callback for him when he comes back.
Indeed. All right. So, to catch Sly up, then, what do you remember from what happened last session?
And wild magic zone that was expanding, Hermes pointing us in the right direction. We know we need to head northwest, I believe. Northwest,
Yes.
northeast, one of the two.
West.
Back to the way we came from, because we apparently missed Pluto and Mars, who were doing Pluto and Mars bullshit. Fucking gods and their ability to just change it to whatever. They can't be invisible to my eyes. Aha.
True polymorph. It sucks.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Okay. So, to kind of fill in some of the details, basically, the party got summoned to Olympus by Athena. They found out upon arriving that Athena had been kidnapped by the Roman counterparts of Hades and Ares. In addition, when they went searching, they found out that there was a strange little goat man involved that, when they were trying to bind Athena's powers when they kidnapped her, created a sentient wild magic zone that is effectively growing and gaining more power as it does so. And in addition to this, the party found out that the Romans are intending to try and conquer Greece in the name of the Roman gods, in addition to releasing the Titans. So yeah, that's the fun part there. And there's going to be some nasty things along the way as well, but we'll get to that when we get there. All right, so when we ended for the night, you, Rivox, and Cora were all heading back to the, I believe it was the Rowdy Centaur, and this is where we're going to wind up introducing. Do you have a name for your character, or
Ivana. We just talked about that.
Yeah. You told me to get rid of the Ivana one, so I didn't.
Well, it's fine.
Who's going to be a patron at the bar, or the inn? And I believe you said she is a tiefling, or did you go with human?
A human.
Okay.
I was like, let's not be super
tieflings.
different.
You're telling me that. So, we've got a skeleton, and you, who may as well be a walking, talking snake.
Every character I've ever played has been a tiefling. I was like, let's just do something else.
I told her straight up, play whatever you like.
At least an elf. But human? Variant human?
I almost went fairy, but like, I don't
fairy
know.
works. A child of Pan? Pan is the god of the wilds.
Alrighty. So then that's where we're going to wind up introducing Ivana then. Alright, so what is Aphion doing at this moment then?
At this moment, he would be checking his bingo book. Yes, I'm calling it the bingo book because any name glowing in there, I need to unalive in a calm,
we love
gentle
unaliving.
manner. Well, see, it's a book from the god of death, not the dead, death. It says who needs to die and where. and when. So if the name is bright, you gotta die. If not, yeah, no, they don't need to die. They should not die now. You will not kill them now, or I will smack you.
Yes, his
See?
magical hit list from the God of Death.
Exactly.
Fun.
Hey, at least it helps me work.
Alright, so where is Aphion while he's doing this then?
He's gonna go up to his room to check because people shouldn't see when their time is up. Besides, I don't want them to experience madness.
So effectively removing yourself from being able to get introduced to the new party member. Gotcha.
I mean, if someone calls for him, it's a different matter. Although, to be fair, you know what? What do you want me to roll to see if he's feeling like more alcohol or food first?
Let me see.
I love the fact that he can never get drunk.
Roll a survival check for me. Most fitting thing on that.
Alright, sheet loading up.
Should have already loaded.
18.
Alright, so I would say probably more drink then.
Hey, he's gonna go to the bar and order some meat, something sweet. And maybe something nice for my pet snake to snack on. Yes, I do have a pet snake.
Yeah. Esha, I believe you
Very
called her
dangerous.
something.
Isha.
Isha. Close enough.
Close.
Yeah, he wound up managing to get an Egyptian asp in the last session.
Last cow.
I ferret in one of my campaigns. It's a good time.
Alright. And what is Ivana doing at this point?
Ivana is probably sitting in the corner of, like, is it like a straight up bar or are there like small table areas?
Yeah, it's a physical building, kind of like you would see at most inns, and just kind of like an open
Yeah.
floor.
Okay. I'm probably gonna be in the corner, sipping on something and just kind of people watching.
I'm gonna ask you a very serious question just because of what you just said.
Oh,
Are you
no.
playing a rogue?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry, that sounded like the stereotypical rogue introduction. So that's the only reason I'm
No,
asking.
that is my stereotypical introduction anyway. That is how I introduce every character I play as.
Yes, the godly, glorious, glowing paladin just sitting in the corner, skulking like a thief and sipping on a drink.
No, I am literally just people watching and drinking alcohol.
I.e., skulking. Alrighty. So after your order, then the barmaid is going to come back with a tankard of Dionysus's mead, since she remembers that you preferred that. Or at Aphion, after all.
Why, thank you.
Oh, but of course. Was there anything else I could get you while you're here, sir?
Oh, just something for Isha to snack on here.
I'm not familiar with snakes' diets.
Usually live meat. Birds, rats, that kind of thing. But I'm sure she can handle freshly cut meats.
Oh, we do have a rather large rat over there. She's gonna say that while pointing at a dirty-looking dwarf sitting in the corner. But I think that might be a little much for her.
Yes, he's a little big.
She's gonna stick her arms out and agree with you while you say big. and just kind of trot off to the back to see if she can find something for it. Feel free to jump in anytime here.
What? Sorry. No, honestly, I was distracted. I mean, I'm probably just gonna freak out over the fact that there's a snake. Hey, yo,
We got a snake man here too.
we got a snake man here.
A snake with a pet snake.
Why is there a snake?
I don't know. Maybe you should go up and check.
My pet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go walk up and be like, hey, that's a interesting pet you got there.
Thank you. She's a good girl too.
Does she have a name?
She's called Isha.
Can I offer it like food? I just like have something in my pocket that I can give to the snake. Is this like a thing?
That's entirely up to the owner. I'm fine with it.
Can I feed your snake?
I don't mind. Isha, behave.
I produce just a random mouse I found outside that I decided I was gonna keep for the bones.
It's still alive?
No.
Oh, okay. If I know Isha, she's gonna flick her tongue twice, and as soon as you let go of that tail, she's gonna snap it up.
Oh god.
Is this?
It just, oh god. Literally just, that is the response. So that was something. I'm Ivana.
Afion's pleasure.
It's nice to meet you. What you up to? Like, got any fun plans today?
Enjoy more of this wonderful drink. Lord Dionysus is one of the best at his craft, if not the best, but I would not presume to know because he would probably get in trouble with his sister. As for the rest of my evening, a meal, some light reading, and probably some sleep.
Gotcha. I had kind of wanted to check out the town. I've only been here for a couple hours, so I think that may be something I do.
If you are exploring the town, question: do you use magic?
I do not.
You're in luck. People with magic will be starting to have some weird things happening to them. Mostly harmless, but it can be aggravating. It should be a fairly common town. If you wish, I can escort you.
That'd be good.
Sure
Sorry,
thing.
I'm trying to connect my headphones so I can hear. So give
okay.
me like 2 seconds.
Sure. 1, 2.
Ass.
You know me.
Oh, it's not gonna let me do it. Okay, that's fine. I will just pretend like I can hear. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that'd be cool if you could show me around, show me the interesting things.
Don't know about interesting. I can lead you around the town.
Sure.
Well then, share a drink before we go?
Yeah, all right. What you drinking?
Mead made and blessed by Dionysus himself. I do not recommend drinking it if you are normal.
If you're
This is undiluted.
I'll
I,
just stick to what I'm having.
I
It's
do
fine.
believe, what did Father used to say? Yes. People will get alcohol poisoning if they drink this.
Oh, I'd like to not be poisoned. That'd be good.
Your name is not in the book.
You take 1d6 of alcohol damage.
No God. What?
Alright, so at this point, the barmaid is going to return and she's going to hold up a very ancient looking mousetrap with a still squirming rodent still stuck in it. This was about the best I could find.
Oh, he's just gonna be a very well-fed girl today.
So do I just put it down on the bar for her, or
Leave it in my room. I'll leave her there with my book. I do recommend no one enter my room unannounced. She may bite.
noted? At which point she's going to turn around to one of the staff members and instruct them to bring it up to your room for you. At which point you'll just basically find it hanging on the door from the trap itself when you go up to leave her.
Perfect.
I'm gonna say Ivana's pretty disappointed that the snake's not coming too.
I know Chaos as well as I do.
Yeah.
She's not the only snake you're going to be seeing today.
Oh God.
I know.
I'm not meaning that in any kind of sexual way. Just he likes to use that damn spell.
I was gonna say my boyfriend is watching the stream. I don't know how he'd feel about that.
Well, it's not because of that. I have a spell that lets me charm any snake we find.
You're not making the situation better.
So if we find some cool, like, hydra, which is technically a snake, I could charm it into being our pet.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, don't be surprised if
Animal
the DC
friendship
on
for
that
the
is
win.
exceptionally high, though.
Well, yeah. It's a hydra. It's not a normal garden snake. Which I should get more garden snakes. Just have an entire room full of snakes.
Lord.
Actually, it does sound fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright. So I would say then, as you two seem to be having the drink and then heading out, that as you head out the doors of the tavern and into the streets of the market area, you're going to see a miniature skeleton running around.
Huh.
Oh. Is this like normal? Like, is this something that is like normal? This seems
Pretty
very
sure it's not.
abnormal. I want to chase it.
So if she wants to chase it, what is Aphion wanting to do?
Oh, he's just gonna watch.
Well, I'm gonna chase it. Do I need to roll? What do I roll here? Do I catch it? That's the question here. Can I chase and catch said skeleton?
I'd say go ahead and roll an athletics check for me.
Athletics. Alright, cool.
Because this little dude's just going to be zipping around.
I just rolled a nat 20 for a 22.
Oh. So, yeah, I would say that you're easily going to catch up to the little guy who's, as you get closer to him, you're going to hear him asking about his father.
His father?
Father.
I don't know where to go with this. I'm gonna shout back, "Hey, look, I got him!"
Are you trying to lift
I
him
can see that.
up, or
I'm just gonna hold him in like a way that like makes it so he can't get away from me.
and he is going to very violently struggle trying to get away. He does not like being held.
I'm gonna try to carry him back.
And he is going to fight you the entire way, although considering how small he is by comparison, he's not going to have much success in the way.
Cool. I brought a friend.
I can see.
Do you have a name? That's to the skeleton.
He's just going to look up at you with those beady little red light eyes and announce that his name is Rovix.
We love it. What are you good? Why are you running around like that?
I'm trying to find my daddy. Have you seen him? He's a very large skeleton.
I don't know.
His face is kind of gonna fall when you say that while listening to you.
I mean, like, I haven't been in town long, so I haven't seen any people. Have you seen his dad? I'm gonna look up. Can we help find his dad? Is that something we can do? We
You
gotta
said
do
it was
this.
a large skeleton?
At your question, he's going to look over and nod very vigorously to the point his teeth are going to chatter together.
Name of Revox?
I think that's what Mommy said his name was.
I know his father. Should be upstairs in his room.
You know, Daddy?
Still ranting that something is messing with his magic.
And his money. Do you know what room Daddy's in?
I'll just give him the room because you haven't told me, man.
That's kind of what I expected you to do anyway. And after your instruction, he's going to very vigorously start trying to get out of Ivana's arms again.
I'll let him go.
And the second his feet are on the ground, he's going to disappear through the doors inside.
Well, bye. Glad we could help.
And just a little tiny little thank you is going to float back. Followed very shortly after by the screams of the patrons inside the tavern as they see a skeleton running through there. Oh, right. So, now that you have met Rivox's son, you find yourselves once again in the calming down market as everybody goes back to their normal routine.
Well done. That was an interesting adventure. We thought I'd even gone to exploring.
We just walked outside and small skeleton people. I mean, well, where to next then? I wonder what the next thing that's gonna get thrown at us is.
Well, let's see. After you.
Cool.
And as you roam
Wow,
through,
this is pretty. Did you do this yourself?
I wish I could say that I did. No.
That is so pretty.
Well, thank you. I figure that was fairly decent in representation of kind of what you guys are looking at. So,
Where are we?
I would say on the map here, since this is basically going to be the Athena, a temple for Athena right here. That it is. Let me see here. I would say right here would be where you guys are.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. I was like, I should probably let them know where they're at. I'll have to remember to update
So
the
in
map for next
terms
time.
of
Mhm.
in terms of where we are, what is near what do we see right now?
Well,
Just a bunch of random
yeah, you're gonna see like a bunch of vendors like around here. There's gonna be like
candy.
weaponsmiths and like an olive
Ooh.
stand and armor and things like that.
I kind of just want to walk along that and see if there's anything interesting. I didn't start off with any money or anything, so fine. But it'd be cool to look.
As you look around, you're gonna see a various assortment of different things, and some of the vendors are actually going to have a little bit more of a rare selection. Some of the items are actually going to be glowing when you look at them.
Fun. I want to play with everything that's glowing.
You plan on buying that?
I'm just looking.
I prefer my customers to look with their eyes if they're only window shopping.
Sorry. And I'll put it down. What was it that I was holding? I must know.
You are what class?
Blood Hunter?
Oh, she's a blood hunter. That is rare.
Yeah. I never am not a blood hunter anymore.
Alright, let me see here. Oh, come on. So it's not really giving me exactly what I'm looking for here. So I'm basically okay. Here we go. So I would say that what you were looking at would have been effectively the equivalent of a +2 broadsword
Okay.
with a nice purple glow around it.
Ooh.
Lovely piece, but expensive.
I won it in a contest myself. This particular one was used to murder a Roman.
Why?
Slaying of enemies is always a good thing.
Lassie, since you ask, the Romans are nothing but a bloodthirsty, sacrilegious lot. They think that their gods are the true ones to rule Olympus. But anyone here can tell you that that is mighty Zeus. Damn heathen wouldn't shut his mouth. Okay.
Sorry.
No, I just looked at the chat from what your buddy said a few minutes ago. I'm
Oh,
assuming that was in
yeah.
relation to the snake comment. We love voyeurism.
Yep. Yeah, he's
Uh.
a dork. I tend to ignore him.
Yep.
But yeah, amongst the
If
go
I
ahead.
knew it was just gonna be the two of us, I would have like asked you if he could make a character and join us because we were all supposed to play tonight and it got canceled.
He's more than welcome to join us if he wants to. He would have to join the Discord, but
I mean, that's up to him, I guess. I'll ask him though.
yeah, if you feel like joining in, join the link to the Discord's in the video description. If you need it, I can post it for you too.
He, I also have him on like FaceTime, so I messaged him.
Okay. But yeah, amongst the glowing broadsword, you notice that there's just a whole assortment of mostly martial weapons, just ranging from daggers to great swords and a couple of scimitars. It looks like pretty much a wide assortment of weapons from all around the world.
Yes. Can you send me a link to the Discord so I can send it to him?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to pull the Discord link.
Give me a second
Sorry,
here.
being off topic.
That's all good. There we go. Just gotta find you here real quick on my list of people that I've contacted today. There you
Cool.
go.
This will be
Miss
fun.
really, buddy? Because I know that's you that said that in the thing there, Chaos. Miss Hiss.
Who said what?
Yes.
Him referring to his snake as Miss Hiss.
Got it. Fun. We love it.
Yes, we do.
Why can I not? Oh, there he is. Okay.
And then while we're waiting on that,
We can kind of keep going while he gets situated.
oh yeah, and then once he joins the Discord, just let him know that he can click on the pin message to join into the campaign for Roll20 from there. It's going to be right next to the subclasses that Chaos posted up. Nasty, evil little things that they are. Alrighty. And while he sees that Ivana is just window shopping, he's going to turn to look at you, Afyon, and ask if you're interested in buying anything.
Maybe when my coin purse is heavier. Might you have any glaives or additional pole arms?
Well, we have some medics and we have some halberds. I believe we have a pike or two and a lance.
Good to know.
Yeah, we got one in last week that's very interesting that you perhaps might be interested in.
Oh?
And he's going to call over one of his staff and then have them watch over the stand for him, and he's going to wait for you to follow him.
I'll follow him along.
And then he gets to, I would say, right around here. There's going to be a little doorway that he'd lead you through, and it's going to show a large rock with a horseman's hammer stuck into it.
With a what?
A horseman's hammer, basically a spear with a hammerhead on it. Got a lot of different names. Think
That is truly
spear
weird.
and sledgehammer crossbreed.
Indeed. Never heard of someone trying to combine a hammer with a spear.
Oh, you know those newfangled mages. Crafty
Mhm.
bastards are always trying to make new things.
Indeed.
Although I can't help but shake the feeling that you might have needed to see this for some reason, given your complexion and all. It's been hissing as of late.
Mhm. I'll approach the weapon and cast Animal Friendship on it. See what happens.
Ooh.
Yay for spell-like abilities.
He's trying to fucking befriend a weapon.
Hey, if the thing is hissing, it means it's sentient. If it's sentient, I can befriend it. If it's a snake,
I want to be its friend.
yeah, if it's my friend, it probably won't mind getting some cool ink. Yes, I ink my weapons.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll animal handling for me.
Oh.
Okay. Mm. That's a negative.
As you try to communicate with it, it's going to come off very angry sounding and barely intelligible to you, even though you can very likely understand exactly what it's saying. It's going to sound a lot like gibberish and basically say something about wild magic and dark, cold feelings.
Question. Could I try and persuade it to calm down and explain it in a more calm manner?
Yeah, roll persuasion.
Much better.
Nice to see you have shit
That's
luck
a good
every now
roll.
and then.
Yeah.
Alright, so at first, while it seems like it's having trouble understanding you, eventually your words do kind of start to sink in and it's going to slowly calm down and sound a lot more, almost like an anaconda would be the best way to explain it. The kind of noises that it makes. And even though it's not visibly moving, you can hear it sound like as if it's shifting around. Did you want something?
I wish to know why you are so aggravated right now.
Everything is wrong. The damn Romans.
Well, if it's Romans you wish to kill, let's just say that my current purpose is to track down the two that captured a Greek and let's just say send them to the afterlife in not so peaceful ways. Flo's been wanting to get his hands on a Roman god recently.
Say that again?
Hmm?
Say that again?
Father's been wanting to get his hands on a Roman god. If you haven't checked his his background traits and such, his father's Thanatos. That's why he says he serves his father, the god of death.
Serves his father, but his patron, in effect, is actual Hades.
Well, yeah, Thanatos works for Hades. Does it sound like nepotism?
Dynamics.
Yes, but do gods care? No.
Is it nepotism? Yes.
No, because I do the job, and I don't ask for a raise.
Probably got the job because of your father.
Probably.
So, nepotism.
Doesn't exist in Greek time, so it don't matter.
Oh, it existed. They just didn't call it that because they didn't give a shit.
Roughly.
My services do not come cheap, even if it is for mutual goals such as destroying Romans.
And what do you ask in return?
Life essence.
Life as you wish. You should know mine, so long as my task remains undone, shall not expire.
Just to clarify, is this like something I can hear
I would say so.
or no? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if this was one of those it's all in your head thing.
Mm.
So,
DM's prerogative.
Yeah, I would
okay.
say that you two are currently the only ones that can actually hear it, but you both hear it and it hears both of you.
Okay.
My life force is quite unending. If you wish to drink of it, I don't have a problem with it. Although were a blade to decapitate me, well, it'll end then.
You have a very strange outlook, mortal.
Maybe because I'm not so mortal. I can die to blade or poison easily. Otherwise, I remain part of a mortal coil.
Or absolute plum forest draw, but who's counting?
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
That's loud.
Hello. Is it loud? I'm loud. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I'll fix it on my end.
Jordan the voice, huh?
Indeed.
Oh,
He's a dork, is what he is.
aren't we all
Thanks.
though?
You true.
So this is my boyfriend.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
This is my D&D group that I've been talking about how pissed off I keep missing.
And if you go down to the actual D&D group there, not the voice chat, but the other one, I posted the link for the Roll20 campaign for you.
I also sent it to
Gotcha.
you in Messenger.
Okay.
Never be too sure.
Whatever works.
Freaking Chaos over here just flaunting his shit. Oh, undying.
Yeah, I'm technically undying. I don't need to eat, I don't need to sleep, I don't need to drink, I don't need to breathe. But you cut me down and I die. Funny thing having an eternal long life.
That sounds like a good time. No, it doesn't. I would hate to live forever.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna need to have a companion that's gonna be able to have the same lifespan that you can get along with.
Who
Yeah.
says he only has the one companion?
No, I'm saying in general. I'm not saying in terms of specifically of Aphion.
Yeah. You either need to be extremely apathetic to the point you're sociopathic, or you need a companion that can keep up, or a companion that reincarnates.
Oh, and by the way, the whole mini skeleton thing, I actually talked that over with Revox's player. That was my son's idea, and that is completely in character canon.
I just figured it was some more wild magic bullshit.
Nope. No, it is a legitimate thing. That's there's a lot that'll get revealed later on, but that is legitimately Revox's son.
Nice.
Why is your son not playing with us?
He is sleeping right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he
He's on
works
the other
the
side of the
AM
world.
team. No,
Yeah.
my son is literally just across the hallway.
Oh, I thought she was talking about Revox.
No, she said, "Why is your son not playing with us?" Also, I love the fact that Jordan's using the Zora, the old Zora scientist dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Mm.
All right, sorry.
it's all good.
Would it be super annoying if I keep like muting and unmuting, or no?
No, if you need
I've
to do
been
that,
doing
feel
it
free.
the whole time.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, me having to do that might be a little annoying because my headset has a tendency of creating like a little crackling noise every time I do it. But
Is it the work headset? Because the work headset sucks.
no, I don't use my work headset that they provided is literally sitting on the bookshelf next to me. I'm using a Nubwo Bluetooth headset.
Oh. I don't use the work headset either. But I also don't need it yet.
It's funny too. The wife and I went out and bought a pair of them. She's got a pink one with cat ears.
Aww.
I got my mom's one like that once, but eventually she outgrew them. They weren't that fun.
Alrighty. So
Right.
after it considers your proposal for payment, the weapon will introduce itself as Nagana and tell you that she still has reservations, but she'll accept your offer.
Let us be wonderful friends.
Don't push yourself, Snake Boy. I am fully aware that you already tried to bend my will.
Less bending, more just making sure you don't bite at me.
Trust, if I want to take a bite, I will take a bite, and you would deserve it if I did.
Definitely have a bite on you.
So, effectively, you now have a variant on Celestial Weapon, or whatever the hell the thing was that you were using in the last campaign.
Oh,
but
spiritual
it must,
weapon?
Yeah, spiritual weapon, there you go. That can only deal bludgeoning damage, because basically it's only going to summon this particular weapon.
Mm-hmm.
However, knowing how much bullshit you've already pulled with spiritual weapon, it can never be more than 15 feet from you.
I do not pull a lot of bullshit from spiritual weapon. That also means it can't be moved very far either.
Hey, 15 feet is 15 feet. So it's got a 5-foot movement nerf.
Yep.
Still, you pulled some bullshit with that damn thing.
No, the fuck I didn't.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to attack you, and then my spiritual weapon is going to move up behind you, and it's going to attack you.
Yeah, so that's normal.
Hey, I can call it bullshit if I like.
Just intended for.
What's that?
Quite literally, the intended use of that spell is to
Yeah,
just
it's
gang up
literally
on
intended
one
to
person.
sneak up on someone and bash them over the head. Or in my case, it was slash them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. If I ever get a group that say they all want to play clerics, I'm just not doing the campaign at that point.
That would be wild. That would be crazy.
Fucking 5 clerics, all of them taking spiritual weapon. Nope, I'm out.
Oh.
But why?
I don't want to have to deal with freaking 10 attacks every round before the freaking monster itself gets an actual turn.
Jay, that's
Yeah.
like Heart Striker and the Phoenix.
Don't even with that.
Sounds like some spicy
Heart
tea over there.
Striker. Well, so
I'm running a campaign. I'm running a campaign, and I have put objectively too much power in the player's lap. I let them get enough money to break the world, and then one of them commissioned a magic item that is a spear that he can recall, and also has an immovable rod incorporated into it, and also deals lightning damage. And it was very much inspired by Stormbreaker from all the Marvel stuff.
Mm.
And then they raided a Lich layer and got Stormgirdle from the Exandria book.
Mm. Yep.
And so that combos very well with the item he got.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tried to essentially, long story short, use the spear to play fetch with a phoenix in hopes that he could tame it and turn it into a pet.
Smart.
Interesting.
So that was fun.
It's not like I can cast suggestion now.
Do what?
How about you on T?
Uh-huh.
Don't know this. Okay. Let me just
We're
paste
gonna
it
let
in
you
the Discord.
on Snakes and
Look at
things.
that. It's only a once per day, but
The poison spray thing.
I have poison spray. I can also cast Animal Friendship an unlimited number of times, but only with snakes. And at 3rd level, I can cast Suggestion once per day. I totally can't do the Jedi mind trick. Totally.
This motherfucker.
What? All my shit is utility.
No,
I'm not getting power. Like,
that's
no
not
power.
That's not broken yet.
Yet. I know
Yet.
this dude well enough.
I'm behaving.
Currently.
For now.
Wait, what the fuck? I was just looking to pull up one of the things that I homebrewed, and there's something called Captain A-Hole. It's apparently a large object with an AC of 17.
Oh, we don't have to talk about Captain A-Hole. I bet he would be kind of hard to hit, though.
Well, AC of 17.
That can be tough.
To hit.
But the way I roll, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, you don't roll that well, just kind of ever.
Yeah.
On average, he's rolling a 10. Or less.
No, the die normally comes up 8, so I rely very heavily on modifiers.
Yeah,
but it's fine.
I know
We're
that pain.
Yeah, we're fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
As long as I can roll a 10, I can hit that.
There we go.
Are we all set to continue, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we've got a third. Combat can happen. And won't feel so bad.
Anyway,
PPK.
Nah. So long as it's not undead, we'll be fine. If it's undead, I think the DM might get angry.
anyway, you are going to be the freaking bane of my sanity one of these days, Chaos.
One of these days. But it is not today. So don't worry about it.
Alright, there we go. We got those finally freaking fixed up. Why is this one not showing what I need it to? Come on, motherfucker. Alright, so you successfully managed to tame, quote unquote, a snake hammer.
Indeed.
So, what are you two going to do now?
You tamed the snake hammer, but does that mean you get to have the snake hammer? Are you buying this thing? Cause like shit, that's spooky.
And once the merchant sees that you've stopped talking, he's going to ask you what happened.
Oh, not much. I just made a new friend. Her name's Nagana. And he will point to the spear. Well,
You made friends with a hammer.
it's sentient.
Yeah, and my asshole shoots pink dye.
I mean, you did hear it hissing, did you not?
I heard it hissing, but for all I know, that could have been any number of things. Like I said, damn midges are all over the place.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's somewhat friendly now. Just requires a slight donation of life, which I can happily provide.
As long as the damn thing will be quiet from now on.
Should be.
Be off with you then. I need to go back to my stall.
Do take care.
He's just gonna waddle off.
And I guess we'll keep wandering down the row here.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I want to do. I won't force you.
Well, he did say Aphion did offer to basically show Ivana around the town since she's
Yeah.
been there a few hours.
That's fair. But yeah, so we'll continue down the row.
What's that?
Sorry, random things popping up on my phone.
Got it.
That's a little annoying. Okay, put this in. But yeah. Shall we head towards the other side of the markets this time?
Sure.
Alright,
See what
So-
else we can find.
which way are you going?
Well,
That
we were
way.
in what position again in this market?
You would basically have been right around here when
Yeah.
he took you to
Here.
the. Yep. That's where you were when the guy
We
took
could
you to
head
see the weapon.
this way.
Alright, so as
Just
you head that way,
essentially
Mhm.
got through here. You can see the line,
yeah, I can see the line.
and from there, that way.
Alright, so
See the stall, see the people, listen in.
yeah, as you pass along, you're not going to hear anything really out of the ordinary. Just people hawking their wares, and the further down that you get around this area, the stronger the smell of food is going to get, with olives, and mead, and other types of mulled wine. Because at that end of the courtyard where the stalls are, there's going to be a lot of vendors for food.
Yeah.
At which point, you are going to catch sight of, as you're passing by the armor itself, you're going to, just like with the other ones, you'll see that there's several glowing objects behind the stalls.
Oh.
Behind the stalls?
That's effectively where you all are. You're behind the vendor stalls.
That's,
They haven't
yeah.
said anything to you because you haven't bothered anything.
Yeah. We're just walking around, seeing the sights. Tourists.
Yes, very
Yes.
much tourist, because you're effectively behind the counter at this point.
Yeah, well.
We're not hurting anything.
Exactly.
Which is why they haven't said anything yet.
Don't snack anything. And you're gonna move on forward. Exit the marketplace and head further into town itself.
And do we have a name for your character yet, Jordan?
Yes. Yes, we
Don't do it.
Oh, Lord.
It's not as grotesque as it normally is. Don't worry.
Okay. What is your character's name?
Orikimi.
Orikimi.
The
Orikimi.
weeb is strong with that name.
You should see some of the other names he does.
That's okay.
Oh,
We were literally talking about me making a Battle Rager
Right.
barbarian last session called Shitcliff. So
You told me about some of your other character names too, though, that I liked.
yeah, I was telling her about some of the ones I plan on using, like You Little Fucker, the gnome.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
He only knows his name because everybody shouts it at him every time he goes to a marketplace.
That sounds about right.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so what is Uri doing at this point?
You know, that is a fabulous question. I am probably I'll say I'm probably in the general vicinity, being confused by the people that are just kind of behind the vendors and very obviously out of place. But not saying anything. Also, I suppose if they notice me at all, then a description would be probably appropriate. So I'm a good 7.5 foot tall, very, very large built, black-haired minotaur with some pretty decorative horns, a large great axe strapped around my back, as well as a quarterstaff being used as a walking stick. No real armor, just some basic clothes to be appropriate in public. But yeah,
So you're
just
a barbarian
just kind of
or a
walking.
monk.
Interesting.
Feel like the great axe kind of points you toward them.
It does, but some people just keep the great axe because it's a great tool.
Sure,
But
yeah,
for a minotaur, their
it is a
horns
great-
are an effective weapon.
They are an effective weapon, and I do intend to use them if it comes to that. But for now, I'm just aghast at the tourists.
Hmm. A Minotaur. I haven't seen your kind since I became like this. It's been over 100 years since I met one of your kind.
Are you saying that to me?
Yes. Alphion is over 120 years old.
I see.
Finding a rare species like, oh wow, to him. That's why he acts friendly with everyone.
Yeah,
It's not like
that's
he's
fair.
gonna kill you eventually. He's playing the role of the Grim Reaper. Sooner or later, you go with him. Sooner
Hey,
or later.
If that's how it be, then that's what it do.
I mean, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. I don't make the rules.
Can I ask why you're kind of watching us?
Can I ask why you're kind of... You're not from here, are you?
Nope. Tourists arrived today.
Yeah.
I arrived earlier this morning.
Never would have guessed.
Had an acquaintance fix the destroyed statue. That was fun. His cursing was enjoyable. What about you,
All right,
sir? Anything you can tell us about this fair city of yours?
What can I tell them about this fair city of mine?
Well, you would know better than anybody, since you were effectively from Athens. That are you? If you can see on the map here, that this effectively is the Colosseum of sorts that they use for basically fighting, and over here is effectively where they have not necessarily like a tourist shop, but more specialized items that you're not going to find out on the regular streets of the market. And basically just the locals' lodgings over here, the people that actually own property.
Okay. I will relay that.
Yeah, bottom right corner over here. Over by all the trees.
Okay. I shall relay that information then.
Athens has definitely changed in the last 60 years. Definitely not as many people. So,
I'm sorry, did he just say not as many people?
yes. Populations tend to grow every 50 to 60 years, so.
The baby boom.
I mean, after every big war, people tend to make more. You know, the whole survivor's instinct.
Or anytime Dionysus and Zeus show up.
Thankfully, it's not Dionysus' little madness. If not, there'd be a lot more babies.
I'm not sure I caught your names.
Alphion, my good sir. And you?
Ivana.
Ivan. Aphion. Okay. Orikimi.
You're gonna see that Alphion's gonna try and spell your name until it fits right in his mouth, and his tongue's gonna constantly dart out like a snake. Like, that is such a strange name to pronounce.
No, I'm a strange being, so you know. Well, hey, I'm not entirely sure what brings you to town just a statue. But you should come see me fight. I make a show of it. It's something to see.
You did mention the Colosseum. I have been wanting to get a little bloodletting in.
You know, it's a good point. And also, just in general, Minotaur's got to make a living, right? So,
Indeed. A man must always make a living. What do you say, miss? Do you wish to go see the Colosseum and partake in the festivities?
That sounds like a great time.
Too bad they don't have a group fight. I bet us three could do some real damage.
Yeah.
Funny enough that your mention of that, Urakime would remember that there is actually a group fighting tournament coming up.
if I'm being completely honest, didn't take you much for combatants. But if you have some skills that you're boasting, then maybe there is a group contest coming up here soon. I've never really been able to participate in those before. Haven't really gotten along with people in the past. Creative differences, we can call it.
I'm willing to follow your lead on the fight.
That's probably a
as long as I
good
get
call.
To swing my glaive around.
I'm sure you will. Blade? I didn't catch a blade.
He'll produce his glaive. And if
Glaive.
he does glaive, yes, you know, the
Glaive.
Yes.
He will notice 3 distinct runes on the blade's face on either side, glowing with power. You can't say it's arcane because it's not. It almost smells like death.
Oh.
Father taught me how to use this. It's always fun to use. Gotta keep the skills sharp or else I'll get rusty.
Yeah, that is very true. Use it or lose it.
Mm-hmm. So then,
all right, well, I guess we're a group now.
What's that?
So what other? Well, I don't know exactly how long it'll be before that contest starts up. What exactly brings you to town? If you don't mind me asking.
You remember that mess with the statue of Lady Athena getting destroyed?
I do remember.
Yes, well, the good lady summoned me and some companions to Mount Olympus to discuss matters before she was captured. We were then sent to find her.
I see.
But with no plausible leads and a shortage of coin to loosen tongues, it seems best to get coin in order to wetten tongues. I don't know why humans love to speak when you pour drinks or give them money.
Did I hear that right? You were summoned to Mount Olympus?
Yes.
Okay, sure. We'll go with that. Well, whatever it is. Cool. Good. This will be fun. This will be very good.
And don't worry, if we do catch up with whatever captured Lady Athena, you're welcome to gore them. I'm pretty sure they're Roman.
What did you just say something about Romans? What?
Oh, you
What?
don't know? Mars and
I
Pluto
don't
were the
really
likely
get what you-
culprits to capture Lady Athena.
Oh, I see. Okay. What do they have to do? Let's walk and talk. What do they have to do exactly with Athena? I don't all this is a bit lost on me. See, I think something that may not have been properly communicated here is that the majority of my time is spent fighting people with a axe or my head. So I'm not I'm not good with smart. So you'll have to excuse me.
It's quite alright. You know how some individuals weave magic, yes? Usually dressed in silly
Them
robes.
dying in the background.
What?
I said I can hear the DM dying in the background.
Yeah.
I am not good is smart.
I'm not good with smart. I am to a degree. Yes, magic exists.
Yes, and usually they tend to be soft and squishy, especially if you get close. But a particular one was allowed to uninterruptedly mix magics that stripped Athena of enough power for Mars and Pluto to best her. It also caused the statue to explode.
Wow, collateral damage and all that.
But hey, if you're one who uses magic now in the tournaments, the magic's not going to work so well.
All right.
So hey, bonus for you. Always positive in the face of bad things and circumstances. After all, we're all gonna die eventually.
You're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you?
What's that?
You're just full of positive outlook. I feel like that is not the first time in the last 10 minutes that you've mentioned all of our mortality. This is gonna all right.
I mean, the great thing about mortals is, with their finite time, that drive to better themselves always makes them do interesting things.
Ivana's
having
just
that.
kind of staring at him, terrified.
I miss having that.